love pasta salad. They are absolutely delicious. And they're easy to make. They're great for parties and picnics and all of that good stuff, but they're also good for meals. You can add meat or you can make them vegetarian, any way that you like. I'm going to show you two. One is a classic macaroni salad with peas and cheese and all that good stuff, and the other one is a little fancier with marinated artichokes and olives. I just have to finish chopping up some vegetables, celery, scallions, a couple other things, and that'll be it. And I've got a pot of water on the stove, getting ready for some blanched vegetables and then the pasta. All right, so I've got vegetables blanched, and I'm going to start assembling the fancy salad first. So here is a bowl of broccoli that I blanched. This was frozen broccoli. It's really easy to do this. You just put it in a pot, bring it to a boil for 1 minute, drain it off, put it in ice water. Simple. Next up, I have some vegetables that I have to chop up and cheese and all that stuff. And I'm going to do something real quick here. I want to show you something. So this is a new product. It is a ready-to-eat pasta, chickpea pasta, so it's gluten-free. I've never tried these before, so I thought, what the heck? Let's try it live on TV, whatever. Let's try it on YouTube and see how it works. So it says to microwave it for 1 minute. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. So baby corn is one of the ingredients in this fancy salad. You just pull it out. I'm gonna cut these up into smaller bits. They're kind of wet. So if you wanna dry them, you can. They don't really need to be. So we've got olives. And I'm going to use a lot of these. I love olives. I'm just going to chop these up really rough. And I like lots of olives. If you don't like black olives, you can use whatever you want. Capers would be good in this, actually. Just going to run the knife through. Hope I don't hit any pits. These were pitted black olives. I love this salad. It was really easy to make. You know, being a poor single mom, this was something I could make quite frequently for my kids, and they loved it. And we got to change it up. You know, the most expensive ingredient in here, I think, is the artichokes. And, you know, if you're poor, or if you're on a budget, you can leave it out. Half of the celery that I cut up is going to go into this bowl. And then I have a can of garbanzo beans, of which I am going to drain and rinse. There's my strainer. It's getting a little workout today. Okay, so we're going to put in half of these scallions, and not the tops yet. We're going to use that on the top. And then I have the marinated artichoke hearts. That's probably more than I need, but I like them. So with artichoke hearts, you don't want to put in anything that's really tough. So I think like on this first layer, if it's difficult to get a knife through it, you don't want it in there. With these salads, you can adjust and change according to your likes and dislikes. It's very simple. And this is an olive oil and vinegar marinade, so I think I'm going to stick in that realm as I'm putting this together. Don't want that on that dirty cutting board. Just give this a stir. If you want to break up the broccoli a little bit more, you can try to do that with your spatula. And then we have tomatoes. Ooh, that one's not pretty. We'll throw that in, and you can have them. You can use sun-dried tomatoes, which I really like. I decided to go for the fresh, but isn't that pretty? Oh man, the color. Oh, that is stunning. Beautiful. See, that's why I like pasta salads. They're pretty and they taste good. I'm moving on to the second salad, the macaroni salad with peas and all this other good stuff. So I'm going to cube some cheese myself. The reason I'm doing this myself is because I found this on sale. This is a mild white cheddar, organic. I'm going to do about 2 ounces, which is about half of this block here. Just cut that off. You can also buy pre-cubed cheese, whatever you want. Sometimes they're coated with something so they don't stick together in the bag. So be careful if you have dietary restrictions like I do. Anyway, so we got the cubed cheese. These are the peas, and I'm just gonna throw in the celery, the rest of that side of the green onion. Just mix that around with my hand. I want to be very gentle because the peas are soft and I don't want them to blow up. Okay, pasta feels pretty good. It's cool enough to put in here. So this looks pretty good. So at this point, we have gone with a very traditional pasta salad, macaroni salad. Peas, onions, celery, and pasta with a mayonnaise-based dressing, cheese, that's it. So I'm throwing a curveball in here because I can. It's my salad. So these are pickled jalapenos, and I just want to brighten up the salad a little bit. So I got these, but we're gonna throw something else in here. So I have this pickling juice, and when I get ready to do this, I'm gonna actually add a couple teaspoons of that juice to the mayonnaise. It's gonna be awesome. Now, you don't need a lot of these, and mine are mild. You can put in the screaming hot if you want to. I kind of try to avoid that because kids don't like that. So I made a ginger pork chop family dinner for when my kids came over. My granddaughter was very upset because she thought everything was too spicy. Go figure. Her mom can eat raw jalapenos. Okay, so here's our little curveball. So I'm gonna take a couple of spoonfuls of this, maybe 3. I like it. And then mayo, just about a 1/4 cup. There, that looks perfect. Just stir that around. Maybe 4 good grinds. Just carefully pour that over the top. Just kind of toss it. Actually, the little spoon works pretty good. And then we just toss in the cubed cheese. Gotta try it. That's really good. That is literally the whole recipe. That's it. There's nothing to it. So I'm gonna give it a taste. Celery and a little onion and a pea. And if I can get a piece of cheese, I'll get a piece of cheese. Pasta, there we go. It's very good, and it absolutely does not need salt. This is gonna get stashed in the refrigerator for about an hour. And then once the other recipe's done, then we'll plate everything up. It's gonna be fun and awesome. I'm so excited, so pretty. So I pulled out the ready-made eat from the bag pasta, and this is kind of what I got, and not very much of it. There really wasn't enough. This is a pasta salad, so you need about half pasta versus all the vegetables. So I just happened to have some red lentil pasta hanging out in my pantry, and you can see this pretty pasta. Actually, when it's in the box, it's bright red. Just add that in, and then give this a stir. That looks a lot better. The pasta to vegetable ratio is much, much better. So now I am cheating. You would think that I would make a homemade dressing for this, but no, this is about convenience and simplicity. There's a lot of ingredients in here. I just didn't want to mess around with making another sauce. So I got one of my favorite dressings. It is a Tuscan style Italian, which means it has a little bit of parm, olive oil, vinegar, all of that. It's really, really good. And that's what I'm flavoring this with. You can use whatever you want. I highly recommend a good quality Italian dressing. And you just start pouring it on. And I usually go, if I was making a giant batch, I would use the whole bottle. And you just kind of fold all that in. And you can see the bits of cheese in here. And that is the salad. It's very, very simple. It seems like a lot of ingredients, but it goes really fast. Once you get your broccoli blanched and get your pasta cooked, it's quick and easy. You can actually blanch your broccoli and make your pasta ahead, so maybe in the morning or the day before, chill it down. This thing goes super duper fast. All right, so this is done. Oh, it's so good. That bite was delicious. This is going in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Again, this is a make ahead. You could do it the night before if you're gonna go on a picnic or you're going to somebody's house for dinner and you wanna bring something. This is actually a delicious side dish. Or as I used to do, I used to force my kids. I didn't force them. I used to make this for my kids for dinner because it was so quick and easy to make. And during the summer, it was awesome because it was cool and it didn't heat up the house. It was amazing. So here's my fancy salad. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it. Pasta salad? I don't know. Let me know if you think of a name. The pasta salads have had an opportunity to cool down in the refrigerator and get all happy and mellow and wonderful. So I'm going to show you how I like to plate these. So the first thing I'm going to do is our classic macaroni salad with peas and cheese and onions and, you know, some other good stuff, celery in that, with the mayonnaise and jalapeno juice sauce. And this is going to be semi-composed. We don't want too much cheese in there. I'm just going to put it in the center, maybe do 2 of those. And then I have some fresh picked parsley from my backyard. And then if you want just a little bit more brightness, we're just going to put a lime wedge on the side of the plate, just like that. And that's it, and it's ready to eat. You can squeeze the lime juice on, it's great. Giant bowl here of our pasta salad. Let me get that there. You can see how pretty that is, it's gorgeous. And you just want to scoop this on pretty willy-nilly loose, loosey-goosey. Kind of keep it toward the center of the plate. Put just 1 more tomato on there. Pretty. So then again, I have Parmesan cheese because there's a little parm in the dressing. So I'm just going to actually sprinkle it very messy all over the plate. And then I have some basil. You can just put a couple of basil leaves. You can tear them up if you want. That plate looks absolutely beautiful. I am in love with this. These are both absolutely delicious. These are amazing, and I'm going to have a very big dinner of pasta salad tonight. What can I say? My wine pairing for tonight is a Cabernet Franc. This is from France. It is a very delicious wine used frequently with Cabernet Sauvignon to kind of soften out the tannins and maybe up the fruit just a little bit, but it's absolutely amazing. So here are my pasta salads. These are easy, delicious, great make ahead. You could do these for a barbecue, you could do these for a picnic, or you could just do these for dinner. They're great. I'm Lou, this is Evolutionary Eats. Go to evolutionaryeats.com/recipes for these and many more. You can find me on Instagram at Evolutionary Eats, or you can find me on Facebook at Evolutionary Eats. I'm not on Twitter. No, I am on Twitter, but no, I'm not. I don't pay attention. So I'm Lou, have a great time making these recipes. And look, there's a piece of cheese with my name on it.